Hey, Ree, I got to put you on mute, but I'll be right back.
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi barakatuh. Everybody, I'm Preacher Moss, host of the S.O.S. the ShOUT show, and we are at episode 300. I say alhamdulillah. Who knew we'd be on 300 episodes later? I'm gonna tell you who, not me. But I'm happy to be here. I appreciate everybody rolling with me. You know how many the span of things in life that's happened within 300 days? We've seen a new president, presidential riots, vaccinations, uh, job loss, jobs gained, children born, people dying, people being born. I mean, this is a weird thing, but in the end of it, I'm extremely happy. And we decided to make this show about celebrating the people who've been longtime riders, longtime supporters of the Shout Out Show. Oftentimes we put everybody in the comment section, say, hey, meet us in the comment section. But what we do is on the 300 show, because I didn't do too well on the 100 show or the 200 show, I thought we'd do something a little different. We make this show about the people. We make this the people's platform, and we have some people already in the queue. I mean, they're in the queue, and I'm happy. Um, I'm just overall happy. When people support you, you really, really can't understand. And I got my brother Sajid Varda all the way from the UK, who's watching with Mama Varda. Hey, much love to you two and Layla and the babies and your wife and your sister. I mean, much love to them. Give them big salams from me, okay? And anybody out there who's watching the show, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming on, and we just want to have a good time. So I want to kick off somebody who's very integral to the show. I introduce her every show. She is our consultant producer, Sister Sultana Whitfield. You've seen her maybe like one or two times, but I think it's important that we just want to get up here and get in here. And we have some people in the comment section. Let me bring them up. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Big hugs to mom. Mom's a OG boy. Don't ever bring any food from outside from a fast food place. She will hurt you. She's one of the best cooks I've ever had. Brother Yusuf, you got that power back, man? Oh, man. Get that water back, brother. Inshallah, I'm going to make the water for you. Get that water back, all right? Thank you for tuning in, brother. Normally, I tell people if you're coming on for the first time, if you're coming on for the first time, this is what a 300 episode looks like. That's what it is. So, um, what's up, Doug? You're supposed to be on the show, man. What happened to you, boy? All right. So let me bring in my sister here, Sister Satana Whitfield. Let me get us a twofer. All right, let me break this down. Actually, let me do this, and because we have the people in the queue. So, Sister Satana, you have been here from the beginning when this was just a slight threat, if you will, for us to do this show. And here we are, 300 episodes later, banging on a year, if you will. And the funny part is, like, how do you feel 300 episodes in?
Yeah. So, Assalamu alaikum. Peace be unto you, everyone, and welcome and thank you. to the 300 daily episode of the Shout Out Show. So super excited. And then, Rich, you forgot to mention COVID. That was also part of this 300.
I,
Um,
I was
you
trying to
know,
keep it happy.
no, I know, but that was a huge part of it, right? So yes, I'm super thrilled, and I'm sure we'll go into it, like how we really started this and what the conversation was, almost a year ago, right? Um,
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, yeah, alhamdulillah, like how this really, really started and came about. And you're right, like a year, like 300 shows later, it's like, how did we get here? Like, why are we still here? But we'll get into that, yeah.
And I gotta give a shout out to my nephew Zach. Um, and he says, Zach, Zach, I know it's you. I know your mom, Sister Shona, and my wife and daughter watching the show from Toronto, holding it down, doing good work in Toronto. Peace and blessings to all of you. Thank you for coming on the show, Sister Tana. I knew you were coming on the show. Sister Tana knew she was coming on the show because she got lipstick to match the hijab. Alhamdulillah,
This is
alhamdulillah. we're gonna
Ooh,
be
why you
back to
calling me
you.
out?
We're gonna be back to you. I gotta get to our dietitian real quickly.
Please, yes, yes,
Sister
Sister
Reed.
Reed.
Sister Reed.
Yeah.
Could you make it any darker? What you doing over there?
Oh, nothing. I got my antibacterial wipes. Hello, family. Hello.
Hi, Reed. Good to see you.
Yes. Well, I wanted to say hello to everybody. And as Preacher Moss says, I am the his show dietitian, but I look at or craft services. But I'm just a girl that loves hospitality.
All
So,
right.
with that being said, I wanted to just share with you guys what the preacher Moss will be eating today for his dinner.
Oh, snap. What we got?
Okay, I did an actual um, a light on the lighter side and healthy. It is cost efficient. I have some fresh spinach. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I sauteed some spinach
Uh
with
oh.
garlic
Uh oh.
and butter. I have your baked tilapia with fresh lemons, fresh squeezed lemons, lemon juice, with a bunch of little seasonings. That's not. I don't use white salt, so it's not the white salt. I don't know if you guys can see the plate, but and then I made a side salad. So with this meal it is cost efficient. Oh, I don't know what happened. Okay.
There you
This
go.
meal, it is cost efficient. It will cost you roughly around, I'll just say about $7. But to purchase actually, and to make it, you just use your things that you have in your pantry. But again, thank you. I love you guys. And I'm so excited we made it to 300 shows.
Alhamdulillah. Thank you, Reed.
Wow, that looks
Appreciate you.
amazing.
Stay. Don't leave. Don't leave. Stay in
Oh,
the back. Don't leave. I'm going to a couple people here.
I'm not.
Don't stay. Don't leave. I'm going to a couple people.
Okay.
All right,
That
Sister
looks
Tana.
amazing. Wow.
I'm going to bring in Sister Jasmine, all the way from the UK. What's going on, Sister? Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi barakatuh. How are
Walaikum
you?
salam. Alhamdulillah. Well, thank you. Good
Thank
to
you
see
for
you.
Wow.
coming on our 300
You as well,
show.
Sister Jasmine.
Thank you so much. Pleasure to be here, Sister Sultana. And good to see Sister Ree finally as well.
Right.
I've heard a lot about Sister Ree.
Well, I want to give a shout out to my Toronto family, who've been a indispensable part of the shout out show, because sometimes when you dedicate yourself to something, the family has to give up a little something. And so I appreciate them. I have the Bethel sisters on here. I'm going to bring them on together because you can't have them apart. But I met Sister Jasmine years ago performing, and she was doing great work. What was the name of the charity?
It's Islamic health. So we work
Islamic Health.
internationally.
And she was doing great work, amazing attitude, amazing spirit. And when she first popped up on the show, I was so happy because when people make wonderful impressions on you, you remember them. So, Sister Jasmine, I want to thank you so much for coming on the show.
Oh, pleasure.
and we hope that we can do 400 with you. How about that?
Inshallah.
And
Definitely.
give the family my salams as well.
I
All
will
right.
do.
How are
Thank
your
you.
babies doing? They're not babies anymore. They
Alhamdulillah.
doing all right?
They're doing fine. Thank you.
Alhamdulillah. Okay. I got a man here who's here every day. I got to bring a man on now. I've had all sisters. We'll be right back. Hang out, sister Jasmine, if you can. I'm popping up right now. Altaf.
Ah, Mr.
Assalamu
Alta.
alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa
Walaikum
rahmatullahi wa
assalam.
barakatuh. What's going on, G? I
Not
finally
much.
got you, man.
Yeah,
I finally got you.
finally. And no technical difficulties so far.
At least, hey, knock
Alhamdulillah.
wood, man. Knock wood. I'm just happy we got electricity, brother. Yeah,
And no
yesterday was a little,
passport.
yesterday was a little rough. Yesterday was a little rough, but you know what? I'm so happy, man, to have you on the show. You are a diehard ride or die shout out show supporter, man, and I appreciate you. I know I say it on the show, but I want everybody to hear that I appreciate you coming on the show, and you add a lot of spice, a lot of flavor, and you know when you come on the show, you remind me of Toronto. My family's up there, and it just wraps up really, really nicely, man.
The show
And I
is
just want to say thank you, brother.
welcome. The show is really good. It's better than what's on TV.
Mashallah. Thank you, brother.
Alhamdulillah.
So hey, I thought, what kind of work do you do up in there? Up in
Uh,
right now?
I'm a content specialist for Thomson Reuters.
Okay.
Yeah, so I deal with a lot of legal documents and stuff for lawyers.
Alhamdulillah, man. Well, and you're smart too, brother. You're smart too. That's what makes this whole thing go around, brother. Stick around, man. I'm gonna come
All
back
right.
to you. All right.
Good to see you.
I got my brother on the show, JT. Hold on a minute. Watch this. Watch this. JT, check your email and get on the show. I sent him an email. We sent him the email, right?
He's from the East.
You're supposed to be on the show, Jay. All right. So, Altaf, we'll be right back, brother. I have some Toronto things I want to talk to you about. So, I hope you're ready, Sister Sultana. I have to bring on the Bethel sisters. One is my mom, and the other one is the sponsor of the show, BeFinancialIndependent.com. You can call 1-800-679-3175. It's embedded in my mind. I bring to you the Bethel sisters. And I want to shout out my mom real quickly because she got the technology piece correct the first time. You know, we've had some mishaps on the show. We have the best show, brothers and sisters, is probably the Mother's Day show.
Was the first? Yeah.
Which, from a production standpoint, might have been absolutely terrible. But it turned out to be one of the funniest, if not the funniest show we ever
It's great.
did. Let's bring him on. Mary Moss.
Yes.
Oh, could you fix your screen, Mom?
Oh,
Pull the top down a
Pull
little.
the
Hey,
thing.
hey.
I call myself putting it up high.
All right. Well, listen. We
Oh,
gotta turn the volume off. We hear you.
what is that?
Hit the mute.
Someone needs to mute there.
Huh?
Mute your phone.
What is that?
There we go.
You hit mute. There you go. You can't watch yourself and listen
I
to
didn't
yourself.
hit anything.
Okay, good.
Oh,
Don't hit
that's
anything
good. We
else.
got you.
I hear
Don't
you.
hit anything else.
I hear
Nothing-
Mac. I
Nothing
hear
else.
Sultana.
Don't touch
Sister
anything
Mary, how are
else.
you?
Ah, great. That's best seeing all you guys one at a time. Oh, this is too much.
Look, you got fans. You got fans from Toronto. You got Shona from Toronto and Zach and Miriam and Yasmin
Mm.
Oh my gosh.
From all around the world.
and the Harriet Tubman of financial advising, leading people out of this debt of slavery is Maxine B. Cage.
Sister
Hello, hello,
Maxine.
shout out family. Hello, shout out family. All around the world.
I'm shouting.
We take care of business all around the world. So
I'm
glad to have all y'all here.
I'm
Thank you
shouting out.
so
Like
much.
he's trying to get in a word.
I just wanted to shout out one of our scholars who's an amazing sister, her and her husband, Sister Sawad Abdul Kabir, who's
Suad.
tuning in with us. Sawad is, I mean, of course, she's an academic, but she's produced books. She has her thing with Sapelo Square. And Sawad, if you're listening, I give you a hard time every time I see you, but that's only because I respect you. All right? So thank you for coming on the show. But the next time I see you, I'll come up with some stupid stuff to give you a hard time. So don't get relaxed.
Assalamualaikum Suad.
Hello, slut.
You got some love. So you ladies have been involved with the shout out show pretty much since the beginning. Since the beginning.
Yes.
And I want to say to you, uh, I'm not gonna say Miss K. That'd be disrespectful. Aunt Maxine,
Yes, we done.
I want to thank you for sponsoring the show and your love and support all throughout the years. See, people, there was a shout out show before there was a shout out show. It was a Preacher Moss, and before then it was just a Bryant Moss. And you always want to acknowledge your elders and people in your life that make things a whole lot easier. I tried to get my dad on the show, but he was like, "I ain't coming on no show." You know my dad. Look, what you put on that goddamn show?
Oh, boy.
I know that's what he said.
But I just want to have you guys come on. I'm Maxine. We're gonna have you, of course, come on the financial piece because that's really, really important. And I'm just happy. All the things that have happened. There was a time with COVID. People they live within 20, 23 minutes of each other. My cousin Jamie just poked her head behind my They live within 20 minutes of each other, but from I want to say almost 6 months, if at least almost 6 months, they didn't see each other due to COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So,
been terrible.
and I mean, they see each other now, but it was a tough thing, and I think for the family, it was amazing that we were able to hold together. And
Yes.
hey,
Yes.
Mom, could you make it any
Yeah.
darker? Could you make it any darker? Jeez.
Oh, I forgot to turn on the light.
Yes,
Oh,
you did.
Hold on.
Don't turn it on. Don't touch
no,
anything.
don't
Please.
get up, don't get
Do
up.
it.
Just
Don't do it.
don't do it. Just don't move. Don't
Oh,
Hey, you
don't,
two, you
don't
two,
move. Just
you two hang in there. I'm gonna come back to you, okay?
all right.
All right.
Lord have mercy. The black girl mother saw all that.
Hey, so I gotta bring my brother on. I don't know if you never met John before, Sultana, but everything I've done literally since my 20s in terms of career options, life choices, things like that. This my little brother JT has always been with me. I know it says John Thomas on the thing, but this is JT, and that's the way we're gonna ride. JT, come on in, brother. What's going on, brother?
Wait, he's on mute. JT, you're on mute.
JT, you on mute.
Oh, am I on mute?
There we go.
I can hear you now.
Good now.
Yeah, now you should be able to hear me. I'm not on mute. Y'all just playing
No,
with
I
me.
can hear you now. At least you got light. Alhamdulillah.
You know what
What's
I'm saying?
going on, little brother?
Hey man, we got like 8 inches of snow up here. I'm surviving. How you doing down there?
Oh wow.
Man,
Wow.
we couldn't handle a half inch of ice down here in Texas. The whole state shut down.
I know. Everybody's doing well. Hey man, congratulations on show 300, man. This is phenomenal. I've been with you, Ride or Die, with Million Man March. Boy, what was that place we went up to in Michigan with Trebido? The football game.
Oh my gosh. Michigan Tech State University we almost froze to death. He kept
Yeah.
yelling some white guy's name with hot chocolate. People thought we were drunk. We were like Tripido. That
Troubadour, that was
it was enough for us.
it was
And then
enough
we
for
worked
us.
and then we worked some club. I can't remember the club. That guy passed away just recently. Jimmy Wiggins.
Really?
He passed away, but remember he was with us. He asked if he could smoke.
Yeah, that's right.
He's like, "You mind if I smoke in the car?" I was like, "Absolutely." Boy, he couldn't be happy to be away from two black people to smoke a cigarette when we got to that place.
Yeah, I know.
Well, look, we're gonna bounce around. Stick
Well,
around. We're gonna
before
come
you
back.
go, JT, good to meet you.
Good to
Virtually.
Where's
meet
my
you.
nephews?
So what's a story you can tell about Preach that you can tell online?
Oh man, we need time away from the mic. That's what we need. Time away from the mic.
We want an on mic story that you can tell.
The Preacher's a very humble brother. But Preacher, remember we were on South 27th Street and somebody was trying to get loud and trying to heckle you, and you called him
Oh
up
yeah.
to the mic.
Oh yeah, I remember that takedown.
Oh yeah, I just had to slide up towards the front of the stage because
Thought he was gonna
calling
swing on me.
back.
You thought he was gonna swing on your brother.
It wasn't gonna happen that day. It was funny though. I have to say,
That's
it was
when
funny.
that's when you put your eyeglasses in your pocket. Here
Exactly.
we go.
Here we go.
Hey, we're gonna come back to you.
Okay, man.
'Cause I see brother Derek Chase. Reed, get Derek to the spot. We'll be right back, Jay.
Of course.
I'm trying to get Reed. I'm gonna bring Derek in, and I'm gonna bring some more people back. So be ready. Shout out to my sister, Miss Eleanor. Miss Eleanor, I sent you a link. Where are you? What's the shout out show of Miss Eleanor without Miss Eleanor? Come on now. We even. Is Miss Eleanor with you, Mom, or no? Oh, she's yelling upstairs. I think so. Let me bring Derek in real quick. Derek is Reed's husband. What's up, D?
Hey, what's going on, B? How
Welcome
you
to the
doing?
shout out show, brother.
Hi.
How you doing?
Oh
Good.
man, we blessed. It's
Good,
number
good.
300.
All right.
Did you already eat? We got some stuff over there, boy. I'm glad the lights and the water up because that spinach run through you.
Moving right along.
I had to get into some light so you can see. I
Yeah.
didn't.
Oh, yeah.
It didn't dawn on me that I was dark sitting over there.
Until you
But
saw
here's
my
the-
mother.
Here's that. You get off my mama baby cake.
Everybody, Reed's significant other is brother Derek, taking care of my sister, doing big things. They were up in Michigan.
Yeah.
So every time we
Yeah.
give a shout out to Michigan, they were up
Thank
there
you.
handling, taking care of big sister and auntie,
Mhm.
and just doing some really, really charitable work. So we appreciate you for that.
Yeah.
I always
thank
say,
you, thank
big
you.
ups, and I want you to know you guys are up there every day. We mentioned y'all, and
I know. I was
we
on.
had auntie and
Yes,
sis in the
thank you.
prayers. So thank you too for being a part of the Shout Out Show family.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Appreciate it.
appreciate you. All right,
Thank you so much.
we'll see you in a minute.
All
I
right.
got. I'm gonna have it
And
ready
stop.
for you.
And, hey, Derek, I got an extra set of overalls for you, man. If you ever, I know y'all looking at me like I was a gender neutral railroad worker yesterday. I'll be back to y'all.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna mess with, and I gotta give my brother-in-law, Ray Lacina,
Ray.
Salam, wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ray was in our class.
Yeah.
She
How are
was,
you, Ray?
She was in our class right now, and he was in our class. Great writer overall, nonfiction.
Yeah.
Fiction
Oh, my
writer,
gosh.
good fiction writer. He teaches fiction at Delta College, up in Midland, Michigan. I'm trying to remember get this right. Delta Community College in Michigan, and just a good dude, man. Just a real good dude. Ray, we love you, man. Thank you for coming on the show. Watch this. I'm bringing Alt off on. Watch this. Altov, what's up with your Raptors, man? What are you gonna do this year?
We're gonna win. We're gonna win.
You got the Raptors. You got the Maple Leafs. With COVID, everybody's playing like every week, man. What's the deal?
It's every day.
Every day. That's what it is, man. It's 24 hours, brother. So Altov, so what's the story? You got family, kids, wife. What's going on with you? Tell me a little
No
bit about
kids.
yourself. Just
Nothing.
wife.
Single.
What?
Single. Single
You're gonna have
life.
to work on that, brother. You gotta get you married. I need somebody to ruin your life so me and you can have something in common. Nah, I'm messing with
That's
you,
so
man.
wrong.
Look, I know I'm horrible, but we appreciate you, man. Altaf comes on the show, no
Yes.
passport, no immigration, man. We just appreciate you, brother. So let me say this, man. May Allah continue to bless you,
I
guide
mean,
you, and keep you in His mercies, man. And anything you need from the Shout Out Show with family, you reach out. All right.
All right.
I'm saying
Thanks.
that for everybody on the spot. Everybody. All right, we'll be back to you, Altaf. Inshallah.
so let's talk about like how this kind of started, right?
It
So it was,
started on this. It
yeah.
started years ago when I tried to actually push this as a show,
Mhm.
tried to get sponsors and production money, and it went nowhere.
You
So
had
that's
that
like
bumper?
I had a bumper. I had two bumpers.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, "Yeah," but nobody would put anything behind it. The concept, the ideas, shit. Nobody would do anything. And honestly, I was like, "Okay, it's not happening." Then COVID hit, and you had this plethora of people coming out doing live streams. And I wasn't gonna do a live stream. And I remember I called you. The reason I called you was I had a conversation with Omar Regan.
Yeah.
And Omar Regan told me about this platform that we use now, StreamYard. And he began to walk me through it. And shout outs to Ahmed Khatib, my little brother Ahmed Khatib, because he uses this platform for Imam Suhaib Web.
Mhm.
And he started walking me through this thing. And I just saw all the possibilities. I remember calling you like, "We're gonna do it." Now, how we got to 300 is
How did we get to one?
we got
Let's
to
go
one,
back.
and the idea was like we're gonna do one. And I remember stressing out over it. I stressed my family out over it because I was like, I don't know how to do it, and I'm trying to learn it. And I'm thinking from a journalism background. I'm thinking that has to have a beginning, a middle, and end. Beginning, middle, end. And I'm like talking to Adam Ali, who is our creative director, about coming up with an opening. So we actually showed the old opening, which actually is not so bad. But we showed the old opening, and we had to evolve, get an opening. We had to get it with the request for subscription. It was an amazing thing, and it just evolved, man. And then the people just came on, and the platform became more like a home.
Yeah, yeah.
And for,
Let's
for me, for me as a creative, I needed that home. I literally need that home.
mm,
I need that creative discipline because every day it doesn't matter where I've been, traveling, whatever, shooting other productions. I got to stop and do the shout out show.
yeah, isn't it something? And then that's why I mentioned COVID, because COVID did play a part in this, right?
A huge part.
It was March, right? So it's been almost a year, right, since COVID. And so everything just kind of stopped, right? And so it's like, and then also Ramadan, the month of Ramadan was coming in, right? And so that's
Well, it
another
was
piece
right.
that
It
played
was
a
supposed
part
to be
into it,
a.
right?
It was supposed to be a Ramadan Preacher Moss Ramadan 30 for 30,
30 for 30, right?
biting off of ESPN 30
Right.
for
We're going to
30.
do it with the
We're gonna do
Muslim
it 30
Journal,
days, and then
right?
we
We're going to do
got
it
to
the,
like
yeah.
day 28, and it was like, what are we gonna do? We hit
Wait,
30,
we're going to keep this up?
and then we just
So
kept going.
right.
All
So then we
praises
were
due.
talking. Absolutely. So we were looking for like, looking for the Muslim Journal, right? So go to muslimjournal.net, plug, go take out your subscription, right?
Yes,
So we're looking for content to put on our website during the month of Ramadan. And so we're just coming up with this is the strategy team that we're on. And so it's like, oh, and then was talking to you about the shout out show. And I'm like, I think we can get some content. So, but it was supposed to be maybe once a week,
yes.
maybe taped, not live, and then
Well,
somehow just
it became that. It
It
became
became
that.
once a day, 30 for 30, live, and it just continued.
Well,
We're at 300.
I'm gonna bring JT in because JT's always kind of been on that end of the creative thing, and I know I've had some wild ideas, and I know because he loves me, he just kind of went with it because some of it was just whack. Some of it's just whack. JT, let me take that. I got you. Unmute your mic. Unmute your mic. All right, JT, unmute your mic.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, there you go.
There we go.
Now I'm gonna
It is
tell you
unmute.
guys.
There we go.
I'm gonna tell you guys something funny, right? Like this is how far JT and I go back. You guys see
Uh-oh.
things like Allah made me funny, things like that. So I think it's like 90. No, it's like
Yeah.
2000, something like that. I'm supposed to go on the road for like 6 months with George Lopez. I have a dispute with his manager. So I go from
Yeah.
6 months of work to no work, to zero work. And I show up hat in hand to my brother's house. I don't have enough money to get back to California. I had enough gas to get there. When I say I had enough gas, like you get nervous at stoplights, like, come on, light, come on, come on, come on. And I showed up to him. I showed up, and he let me stay in his basement for like a month, month and a half. While I tried to work out everything that was going wrong in my life. And out of
Yeah.
that came my college tour. Out of that came Allah Made Me Funny. And then eventually, the shout out show. So, little brother, I want to give you big kudos for letting me be creative in your basement and figuring those
Yep.
things out, man. Especially your family. He's always generous with his family. My nephew, Justin, was maybe 2 at the time.
That was
And I was
Justin who helped you figure out.
the colleges. He just sat and kind of looked at me like, I can't talk, right? But he was
Yeah, the
attentive for the
colleges.
whole thing.
Yep.
He was attentive for the whole thing, and I thought it was just amazing. And I'm always beholden to my little nephew, He's not
Hmm.
too little now, but my little nephew. So give him a big hug and give Queen Yolanda, Landy, I'll give her a big hug too, man. And
Yeah.
let him know I appreciate him. So we're gonna come back to you, Jay. You hold on. So I want to bring Sister Jasmine back in, and I want her to tell us what she's doing over in the UK. Sister Fruits, what are you doing over in the UK? Whenever I think of you, I know you're doing. I feel like you're doing good stuff. So what are you doing over in the UK right now, particularly with COVID? You might want to bring your screen in a little bit more if you can. There you go. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Can you take yourself off mute? Off mute.
Yeah, Sonicum.
Wa alaikum assalam rahmatullah. What are you doing over in the UK with COVID right now? Because normally you do a
Um,
lot of charity work. How's the situation over there?
cool. So basically, a lot of our fundraising is being done. We're working voluntarily from home.
Mm-hmm.
So all our regular donors who give, donations towards the charity, they'll be calling to the regular landlines who were manning the phone 24 hours a day, pretty well, till about 12 at night. So I start promptly at 9 o'clock from the morning, and then we have a changeover team. As well as that, we're doing free webinars for information and then mentioning some of our projects. So voluntarily, if anyone wants to donate towards food projects, housing, medicine, they can do that. So nothing's really changed as such. We had a we didn't have the ability to get anybody from outside to work for us in the month of Ramadan, which we normally do. So in-house team, we volunteered again and kept the charity sort of running. And Alhamdulillah, we did really well this year.
Alhamdulillah. Well, listen, please keep doing that good work. If anybody wants to check out or contribute to the effort, it's Islamic Help at .co.uk.
It's islamichout.org
Dot
dot
org.
uk dot
Dot
org
org.
dot
Dot
uk.
uk. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, sister.
Thank you so much for your time.
Now I'm going to bring. I'm going to bring my aunt and my cousin on real quick, really quickly. What's going on, Jamie Kate? Hold on a minute. What's going on, Sister Kate?
Hey, can you hear us?
I can hear you now. What's going on, cousin?
Nothing, nothing. Just watching y'all, enjoying the show.
300 episodes.
Woo! Yes and yes. Look,
Way to go.
a journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. One, two,
I don't know. I
300.
don't know
Right?
about 1,000 shows, but I'll take 300 steps.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
Oh,
Awesome.
this is wonderful. We're so proud of you. We're so proud of you, Preach. We're so
Well,
proud of
proud,
you, honey.
proud of you. Thank you. I got that. I got that kick up from you. I watch my aunt, my mom, and my family, both sides, do that grind, do that hustle. So I appreciate you
Yes.
coming on.
There
Oh,
you
yes.
go. There you go.
It's our pleasure, darling.
All right, and then my cousin called here, Earl. I think he think I froze to death. So Maine called. So I'm gonna call him back.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Is
All
he
right.
coming on?
Is Rain
No,
coming
he's
on?
not coming on. He ain't coming
Uh,
on. He'd
okay.
have to he have to die a lot of stuff to come on.
Well,
Yeah.
listen.
I can't. I cannot. I cannot.
Okay, that was
I'm
wrong, but
through.
it was funny.
I'm through. I'm through.
Yeah.
Is little is the family in Canada coming on? Yasmin and
Uh,
little sweetie
they're
pie.
not coming on. They're not coming on, but they're watching.
Oh yeah.
Shona, Yasmin, Miriam, uh, Abdul
Hey,
Salam, Zach. They're all watching.
Hey, Yasmin, Hey.
All right,
Okay.
all right.
Okay. Take us.
I'm gonna be right back. All right.
All right.
So this is good. Let me go back to my mom here. Get her reaction, if you will. Mom, where'd you go? All right. What? Hey, fix your. There you go.
I lightened up my
We got to show the screen. Show Miss Eleanor. Is that Miss Eleanor? Or is that a hairy pillow?
oh
Pull it down a
come
little
on,
bit.
Miss Eleanor. Oh, there she is.
Hey!
Hey,
Yay!
Miss Eleanor.
how you doing?
What's
Hi.
going on, sis? How are you?
Good. How you?
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. No, I'm double blessed. I see the two ladies of the house. I see the queens of 5804 Justina Drive on the
You
house.
got that right.
I told you I was gonna get you on the show, Miss Eleanor. I
Oh
told you.
yeah.
I told you. Everybody, this is my mom, Mary Moss, but the woman to her immediate right is Miss Eleanor. And Miss Eleanor is an invaluable member of our family. You know, my mom had some health issues, and I have to say, more dedicated than a nurse, uh, more dedicated than a friend. Miss Eleanor has shown up and helped my mom straighten out our house, get her to her doctor's appointments. They eat together. They laugh together. You know, last time I was home, I got to take them. I got to feed them, brothers and sisters, and I took them to what we got.
You brought it in.
Joe's
Wait.
Seafood, and I got
What?
them crab bombs.
Boom.
And when I came back, they had laid out the whole kitchen like it was a buffet from the set of The King and I. It was and it was so funny to watch them just sit and eat. And I always talk about, our elders and our family members, and this is a family show. So I'm declaring right now, right here on the show, Miss Eleanor, I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart because when you're there, it lets me think freely and be creative. Because I know
Oh
that
boy. That's all right.
just like and when I
Oh,
have all of you there, you and my aunt
Say that
Maxine,
again.
it makes the day a little easier because I know my mom uh, can be harder than a wooden nickel sometimes. Um,
what?
Oh, I'm gonna get you. You
I
got
know
that
you're
on
gonna get me.
lateway.
No, I'm messing with you, Mom. No,
Ah,
it's just so fun to see y'all and enjoy it,
yeah.
and everybody's healthy and in good spirits and right state of mind, and we're all prayerful. And I just want to say thank you both. Thank you
Love
both.
you.
Hey.
Thank
Peace.
Aunt Maxine and Jamie for holding it down. You know, we're
Mm-hmm.
small. We're a small group, but we're mighty.
Mighty,
We're
mighty.
mighty.
And we back up each other.
That's right. So what you got to say? And you only got a couple. I got to watch your time,
Say
Mary
what you
Moss.
want to say.
Hurry home.
All right, all right, Mom. What do you got to say about the 300 episode of the Shout Out Show? You were
I
here at the
wrote in
beginning.
congratulations on the 300th show. Love it, love it, love it. But see, I saw you when you were a little pup.
Oh, don't
Now
go
I
back
see
too
you as a
far.
bull. You moved from a little pup to a bull.
Well,
Carry
what?
on, dude.
All right, I went from a okay, never mind. I went from a pup to a bull. It's better than going from a cow to a calf to a bull, but I roll with you. All right, Mom. Love you. I'll talk to you after the show. All right.
Okay. Love you. Do you have
Bye.
owl?
Do I have what?
Owl.
Yes. Yeah.
I
Yes, ma'am.
noticed I ain't see those big overalls.
Oh, so you going there?
Yeah. All the way live.
That was my conjunction junction suit. Don't be thinking
You
I ain't
look
gonna say that.
good though.
I did look good, even though I'm cold, but it's all right.
I
Hold on a
know
minute.
it.
Altoff is getting ready to leave the show. Hold on a minute. Let me say goodbye to Altoff. I think Altoff. Okay. Altoff, man, we love you, brother. Thank you so much for coming on the show. So I just wanted to give you a shout out, Aki.
All right, congrats.
All right, man. We're gonna
Thank
find that
you,
wife.
Alta.
We're gonna do a marriage show for you on the shout out show. We're gonna line them up. It's gonna be Altoff Day. We're gonna be Nickalicious. All right.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he said he was having a little bit of problem with his thing. So it's
So
5:41. I don't want to
let's
hold
talk
people
what's
too long.
next. What's next for the shout out show? What's not for permissible after?
What's next with the shout out show is we're going to be expanding the shout out show to Muslim Network TV, inshallah. And so you'll have the shout out show, and you'll probably have a show tentatively called the Preacher Moss Report, which will be once a week. It ain't gonna be like the shout out show. It'll be once a week. I'll be doing more performance news stuff. It will be. I'm gonna make it interactive, though it's not necessarily interactive, but I'm gonna make it interactive. Shoot segments because I still love my shout out show family. So we'll be expanding and bringing some more folks on. So I mean, for that, I'm happy and
Yeah.
I'm blessed, and I'm gonna get more people on. I
And that's
think
great 'cause that's a great international platform as well,
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah. The Muslim Network TV. If you turn on your water and microwave at the same time, you can get it on your phone. All right.
Oh.
They're not watching, so I can say it, and they're not paying me yet. So I can say those things. So we're gonna have more involvement, and that's what it comes down to. So let me start getting people out of here. I'm gonna give a shout out to Ree real quickly, and start clicking people off so they can get back to their lives. Ree, Ree's got my food. Ree, do I need to come by and get it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm wrapping up the.
We'll come around there.
Okay, how you want to do it? You know, ain't no thing.
Right.
You're the
We,
craft services person.
you know we got you, bruh.
I know, man. Look, that some of that food though is not COVID correct because it make you have to go out and walk. Some of it's so good I had to social distance myself from the food.
Thank you.
That turkey lasagna, you know, I had an addiction. I thought I was gonna have to go to a meeting about that stuff.
Uh-oh.
But you said that about this turkey Salisbury steak too.
Hey, when you gonna make that turkey all best? What you holding on now?
Actually,
I'll go buy it. Just let me
probably
know.
make it. I probably make it for Sunday.
Let me know. I'll give you the budget. You the craft service pro. We can all eat. We can all eat. All right,
I got the stuff.
I'm gonna see you in a minute.
It was great seeing you all.
Hey,
All right, nice to see you
how's your
guys.
baby? Is he good? He's okay?
Huh?
How's your baby?
He's good. He's actually at home. They let him go home today.
Okay, well, give him some love from us.
All right, I sure will. I'll see you in a minute.
All right now.
All right, love y'all.
All
Bye.
right.
Bye.
Let me get Sister Jasmine out. Sister Jasmine, I just want to say thank you so much for coming on the show. And may Allah continue to bless you for all the good work that you do.
And me.
You know, she's so humble. She's just telling you a little bit of what she does. Humble from the time I met her, humble to up to this point. We appreciate you. May Allah continue to bless you and guide you and give you strength in your family to be successful. All right?
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Good
so
to
much
meet
for coming
you.
on the
Good
show.
to meet you.
Appreciate you. Assalamu alaikum. Let me get the. I'm gonna ask my mother and Jamie and my Aunt Maxine to stay on. I'm gonna get JT on real quick. JT, can you hear me, Jay?
What's going on, Preach?
Hey man, you know,
Got the mic on. There, the mic is
okay.
on.
Look, man, I just want to say thank you for going on at least 30 years of fellowship and friendship, man. And it means a lot. It means that we old as hell. And but it means that, man, you've been there for me and been there for my family.
Yeah, definitely.
And likewise, and that is never going to change. So we're going to ride till the wheels fall off, all right? All right, Jay.
Good to meet you, Jay.
I'm going to hit you in a minute.
Definitely. Me and my family going to ride with you.
Can you hear me? Okay, we'll come back. We'll come back. But I'm going to call you, all right? All right. So I'm going to get both of these up. So this is going to look a little messy. So I'm putting all of them up. I'm putting up Miss Eleanor.
I'm going on mute.
Miss Eleanor, please. Miss Eleanor,
Put all of you on.
Y'all should have told me.
We all going to jail.
This
This is the terrorist cell. Wait. Hey, Ma, did you put on the reading glasses to watch the show?
I put on pop bottles. I put on pop bottles.
Was you reading the show?
Okay.
Oh
my God. Have mercy. 5 more minutes. Miss Eleanor gonna be asleep.
Remember, I'm still your mama. I can make you pay a price for that.
Hey, read it to me.
I think, Brian, I think we should have given a warning we were coming back.
And if you want to put a face to BeFinanciallyIndependent.com, the square with Jamie and my aunt, you can call 1-800-679-3175. Love y'all. But
Love you.
Thank you. I gotta go too. Thank y'all for 300. Love you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Wow, family events must be like super.
So you thought I was crazy
awesome.
on my own, huh? You thought I was crazy on my own.
Well, no, I met your mom before, so I know that.
Oh my God, Sultana, my mom and Sultana somehow got together. Well, the story was I was in town to do something at Princeton University, New Jersey.
Right. That's right. About a year ago, right?
This is how I know me and Sultana could work.
Yeah.
So we were talking. I thought I was going to be moderating the thing. We were on a conference call, and Imam says, so you can do the coupon on Friday. I'm like, and I froze, and I couldn't come up with a lie quick enough to get me out of this situation. And he was like, settle. I was like, oh hell no. Oh, so I was like, okay, I'm worrying people to death about, man. I gotta do this coupon. I remember I talked to Imam Qasim Khan. He started laughing. Like he's like, I want to see that one. I was like, man. And I didn't know that Kat saw that kuppah. So you're trying to get ready. You're nervous because you don't want to say the wrong thing because it's a religious function.
Mm-hmm.
It can't get any more nervous. I look up and there's my mom with her walker rolling in. I'm like, oh hell no. I'm like, and sitting up there just looking around. I'm like, the pressure's on. The pressure's on. And I mean, it was fun. We
It
enjoyed
was
each
fun.
other. We laughed. I put her back on the train. She got one in mind. She's like, now this person, we can't let her out during COVID. She's like, I'm gonna get on the train from DC up to Newark,
Yeah.
do this thing, and then go back.
Yeah, and
You should
this was actually 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah, it
Two
was two
years
years
ago.
ago, right? And you're right. So we had this event at Princeton, this annual event at Princeton, and so Preacher was the moderator. And so, of course, the next day we usually have
Woo.
the our guests do is it kind of do the cook off for the Juma. So that's where that came in at.
I didn't know that. I was like,
Yeah.
what?
Well,
Because
surprise.
I was like,
Um,
he must not know it. I said, he must really trust me like that.
so
But I mean,
somehow,
Imam he's a beautiful brother.
yeah, Imam Sharif, Wahideen Sharif, yes.
Imam Sharif, beautiful brother. And he's like, don't worry about it. I got you. I was like, dude, if somebody jump over that minbar, we start fighting. You better be on my side.
Right, right.
But I mean, but what? You know what? I've gotten calls to do some coupons after that. I'm like, no. I was like, no. I was like, if your regular imams are sick, still don't call me because I ain't gonna
Cancel it.
cancel it. But it was such a good time though.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. And it was interesting because your mom had somehow contacted Imam Sharif, and then Imam Sharif told us, and then we got in contact with your mom, and that's how that whole,
Yeah, you
and
just
then
see
we
her just
kind of did
bop
this.
in. I'm like, who
Yeah.
is? I was like Red Fox looking at Aunt Esther like, oh hell. I was like, and I'd laugh. Well, first of all, I was like, what are you doing here? Because I'm like, how'd you get here? Did you drive? I know you didn't drive. You took and then I had to settle down. It's like, you know what? She came and she got to
She's,
see her baby give a kutbah. And my kutbah wasn't that bad.
it wasn't. It
It
wasn't.
wasn't that bad. It was decent. It was decent.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it was decent. I was
It's
nervous.
all
I
on
ain't gonna
Master
lie.
Worthy site if you want to see it, y'all.
Don't go to that site and don't you put up a link. I don't want anything incriminating. Boy, I set back Islam 100 years.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you did.
But
So
listen, we're gonna
that was
bounce,
fun. Yeah.
Sister Satana. I want to thank you because you made every show, 300 shows, and
Wow.
I couldn't do it without you, and I held you out last, but not least. And I just want to let you know that I appreciate you, and let's see if we can make 301 shows. How about that?
Let's just try and go to the end of the year for
Gotta
another
build.
year for this year. Let's just try and get
We
do to a
gotta build.
year,
But listen,
inshallah.
I
But thank
appreciate
you.
you.
It's been awesome.
And
Alhamdulillah, I'm excited about what's coming. With some
well, we got
network
work to do.
and
Doug, if
some
you're out
yeah
there, the
yeah.
contract's
Doug,
gone to the
why is
lawyers.
Doug not in here? Where's Doug
I don't
at?
know. Doug's gonna have to help me out with this stuff too. But
Doug,
listen, so Sister Tana, I
yeah.
appreciate you, and as always, anything that's good for me, anything I good I say comes. This is for everybody. It comes from Allah. Anything incorrect or not correct or inappropriate comes from my own mouth. So people forgive me. Sometimes you can be offensive and not know it or say the wrong thing. So please forgive me, and I ask for again your forgiveness. But I ask you to come back tomorrow because this is the shout out show.
Yeah.
And this, you know what? We flubbed 100, didn't even do 200, but we got 300 right. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Hey.
Got
So yeah,
300 right.
everyone.
So
Same
thank you so
bat
much, Sister
time,
Sultana.
same bat channel. Thank you.
And,
You're welcome. I appreciate it.
And
Yeah.
your fashion designer for matching your lipstick with your hijab. Big shout out. Big
Yay.
shout out
Where's
big shout
that?
out to the Whitfield family. Give
Give me
mom
this.
and pops my deepest salams. All right.
For sure. For sure.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Listen, that's the show. I appreciate you, man. This was a great show, but things got to end. I got a food coming on the way. My craft services person is on the way. I want to give a shout out to everybody that came on the show. My Aunt Maxine, our sponsor, Mama Son, Sister Eleanor, Satana, JT, Sister Jasmine, Althoff, Ree, Derek, everybody came on the show, and everybody that supported the show. Sister SWAT, thank you for coming on the show. Everybody that came on, I appreciate you, because this thing doesn't happen by itself. You know, I don't take credit for anything. In fact, the only thing I'm going to take credit for is I'm blessed to be able to have you guys come on the show. So we'll be back tomorrow, if it's Allah's will. But until then, remember, everybody, this is a shout-out show, The Preacher Moss. Thank you, and we'll see you tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you again. Hey everybody, this is your brother Preacher Moss. Listen, I hope that you enjoyed your shout out show experience. We'll be back with the next show, the next shout out show. A simple ask before you go, please help your brother out. Click that subscribe button, click that notify button, and I'll see you again on this side of the microphone. You probably wonder what that smell is. That's me. I smell good. And the reason I smell good is because I use oils from Tarif Altar. So I'm not saying you can't smell good. I'm not even saying you stink. I'm saying you have the opportunity to smell exquisite. Check out TarifAltar.com for some of the best oils and scents in town.